Gotta record. Alright. I have 0 viewers because this is my first video. So I'm gonna be using my November makeup favorites. Some of them are practically my all-time favorites, but we'll get into that a little later. Dang, I really hope this is recording. I don't know if it is. But let's see. So let's just jump on in because I'm going out with my mom. There's a new pop-up shoe store, and they have a bunch of, I guess, discounted shoes, and we have to get there right when it opens, otherwise we will miss out on the good stuff. So need to make sure we are ready to go. All right. So first I'm going to use my Milk Hydro Primer. This is one I saw a lot of other influencers use. So far I really enjoy it. It does leave like a huge grip on the face, because when you're done putting it on, it's like nice and tacky. And it does like help keep your makeup on all day. Make sure I get it everywhere, nice and tacky. And I just use my fingers for that. I don't use a brush or anything, even though I probably should. And then now I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the color 120 Light, because your girl is pasty. Even this, I probably could have done porcelain, honestly. Sorry for my dirty mirror. Put that on there, because we're going to do some eyeballs next. I like to do that first, and then get my makeup sponge that is dirty. It needs to be cleaned. Mike and I were just on, my husband, Mike, we were just on a vacation to Florida. We went to the military ball, so I have not had the chance to come home and clean everything. But I wanted to go ahead and record at least something. So alright. Now, so I have a few of the Morphe collab palettes. The Ashley Strong, which is good. I'm really liking the Madison Beer Morphe palette. This color, second from the top, right here, is stunning when you put it on the inner corner. Oh my god. I wore it at least 2 or 3 times while we were on vacation. Beautiful, beautiful color. I don't remember what it's called. And then, of course, you can tell how much I love this one, my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And I've hit pan on, on a couple, and now one just fell out. I think I need a new one. But, yes. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's try this Madison Beer one out, because it is my fave right at the moment. I mostly use the Sigma, sorry, I'm getting a text. I mostly use the Sigma brushes, makeup brushes. And Morphe. And then I have I have a few, I'm gonna turn my phone on like airplane mode. Oh, I have a few makeup brushes that I got in like an Ipsy bag that have just stuck around because they are really good. But, yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I think I'm going to start with this nice little dense flat brush. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah. Your girl needs some lotion too. And, oh, another great thing about this palette, it has a mirror. Can we all just applaud for a second and talk about how it has a mirror? So, use this as kind of like a base for the whole eye. I never know what I'm going for when I start out my eyes. I literally never have a plan. I just wing it the whole time. And if it looks muddy, then I just start all over. Okay. There, that looks like a nice, easy base color. That was just this top color. I don't know the names of any of these because I threw away the freaking plastic part that had it. Now the Ashley Strong palette has the names under it, which I love because then I can share those, but this one does not. Sorry, I've got dogs. And now I'm going to use this color. Kind of matches the vibe today. Just gonna put that right in. Right in the crease there. I like to use like not a fluffy brush, but like a denser fluffy brush, if that makes sense. How's that looking? This eye's looking, oh, this eye's looking better. There we go. Now, I'm just gonna take, let's see. I have a good brush. I think it's from Ipsy and it just blends everything out. Oh, here it is. I did not get rid of it. Okay, so I just used the color Jericho. On the crease, this one is Stained Glass, and this one is White Rabbit. Those are the three that I have used. Probably need that one later, and this one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. It's okay. This is actually an Amazon brush. They're like these dense little kabuki kind of brushes, and they are great for blending. They're actually pretty soft, and they're on Amazon. You get like a whole set of them for, gosh, maybe like 20 bucks, And it's a whole set of eyes and like big ones for your face. I love using these to just, here it is compared to like a Wet n Wild. I mean, come on. And Wet n Wild has great brushes. Like, all that from Amazon. So, blend this out a little more. I think we're gonna go for like a just a natural, everyday kind of look today. Now let's try let's do this top one. I think it's called Zero. I'm gonna do this one. I'm just gonna put that on the outer corner. I'm using an angled brush. It's still kind of fluffy, not the best brush to use for this, but I'm just winging it. So we'll see. I'll get in there with the correct brush in a minute. Hello, Mike. Everyone say hello to my husband. That's weird. The chat is like... It's not showing me the whole comment. Did you say no, I'm a viewer? These walls. Okay. Take a fluffy brush. And blend, 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 blend. Gotta hurry, because I only have about 30 minutes until we have to leave. Or until I have to leave, at least. So now I feel like I need something on like the inner parts of my eyes. Maybe we'll take this. What was this one called? Jericho. We'll take Jericho again and put it on the insides. Just to give a little bit more color on the inside of our eye. Sometimes if you can use the same color and just build it up, or not put as much on, and it can be lighter or darker. That's typically what I do when I have like a few colors that I'm working with. I just like to, that's looking a lot like my shirt. Let's add a little depth in there. What color is this? Three, 553. I have no idea what that means. That's what it's called. This is a Morphe brush. I really like this brush. It's not a Sigma. I have a Sigma a little similar. This one's just a little smaller. No, that's Morphe too. Okay, well, I like Morphe brushes, I guess. Tap off the excess. And we're gonna get back into the outsides. There we go. Add that depth. That looks better. I will say, that it looks very different in my mirror than it does in the camera. In my mirror, it actually looks pretty darn good. In the camera, my shirt matches a little too well. So it's definitely a little darker when I look at it. And a lot of times to blend, I'll just use this more lighter transition color and then put it up closer to my eyebrow so it blends that darker color out and it doesn't look as muddy. I feel like I need some music. Then again, if we get like any good music, YouTube doesn't like that. What are we gonna do now? It's looking a little muddy. Let's add just a little bit of color and go back with this stubby flat brush. Then go in this mauve color called Fight Club. Talking about Fight Club. I think that is helping a little bit. Oof, I don't think I like this look, but we're gonna run with it. I think once I get the rest of the face on though, it'll also look better. And now I'm gonna do this pinky metallic next to Fight Club called Prestige, and I'm just gonna put that down the center of my eyes. Just like that. Oh my goodness, that does not look good in this camera, does it? And I'm going to push this out because I'm going to do a lighter color. And I'm going to go in with that stained glass color I love. And put that on the inside. And that just elevates the look. You know? I need to blend this. You cannot see anything I did on my eyes in the camera. It looks totally different. That's so funny. Well, that's good to know. I have another mirror right here. I'm gonna have to do a more dramatic look, I guess, next time. Okay, now let's do some eyeliner. So my sister texted me the other day, who also loves makeup, and she's like, do you have the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof? And I was like, yes, I picked that up just randomly within the store. And she goes, I wore that to bed. I wore it all day to school and work, and then I wore it to bed, and it still looks like I just put it on. And I agree, it is an amazing eyeliner. Wet n Wild Breakup Proof. It's waterproof, but if you use the Garnier Micellar water, it comes off super easily, because that's what I use to clean off my face, and it'll come off great with that, but it really is waterproof, in my opinion. So let's try this. Don't think I've ever put eyeliner on in front of a camera. But first time for everything. Okay, not too bad. Am I the best at makeup? No. Do I love it? Yes. Hear my dog whining? One eye down. We do need some music. I'll figure that out. I don't know the different rules between, like, copyrighted music and a live, and copyrighted music. I think it's the same rules. But we need something, you know? Gotta have something. Okay. I'm not gonna do mascara till the very end. And now on, oh gosh, that's 2 Wet n Wild products back to back. Wet n Wild eyeliner, Wet n Wild foundation. This is like $4 and this is like 2 or 3. I mean, and then, but I also have like the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is like $45, and I like it just as much, if not more. So let's try it out. I like the applicator on this. It's like it's a spatula, and then just wipe it all over my face, and then blend her in. And we still have that primer on from earlier. Probably should have waited until after I was done with my eyes. But you know, we'll do that next time. Got a nice base coat on, and let's blend. This is a Real Techniques sponge. I also like the Beaky ones off Amazon as well. You get a pack of like 7 for $10. When this one you can get like 2 for $10 for the Real Techniques. But Beauty Blenders, you get 1 for like $20. So as many dupes as I can find for the Beauty Blender, it's gonna happen. I don't like the generic beauty blenders. It's either Real Techniques, the Beaky from Amazon, or the actual beauty blender. Those have been my favorites. How did I just get, oh, I have black on my finger and I just got black on my nose. Wipe that off. And this foundation is really, oh yeah, it's really dewy. It says dewy and it means dewy. Like, it is awesome. And I just put a little bit more on. Just because I still see a little too much of my own skin. I just want to see a little bit less. Oh no, got in my hair. Now it's all over my hands. My forehead especially, and then right in like the apples of my cheeks never wants to hold foundation. Should be plenty, and blend it out again. Avoiding my eyes as much as possible. Get up into that hairline. Okay, we gotta truck through this. Bring it down at the neck a little bit. I look like 2 different colors. That's a good. This actually might be a little too light for my face, and that rarely happens. So next is these Makeup by Mario contour and blush sticks. These are by far one of my all-time favorite products I've ever used, and it's like $20 for each one, but it lasts forever, and it comes with a brush on the other side. So you're paying $20 for a product and a brush. Super awesome. And I like to dab this right under my cheekbone and then up a little bit, just for some definition. This light might be too bright now that I have makeup on. Same on this side. And up. And then we're going to do a little bit at the forehead, just to create some shadows, and then either side of the nose. And then I like to do a dot and a dot, because if you do it too much, it just, to me, looks weird. But actually, before I blend that in, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, which is an awesome dupe to the Tarte Shape Tape. So you're only paying maybe $3, $4, $5 for this, and the Shape Tape is what, $22? You're in the $20 to $30 range for the Shape Tape. And I like to do a little bit at my corner of my eye and then lift up. So we want to bring the eyes up. We don't want to bring them down. I never liked the whole triangle, like upside down triangle. For whatever reason, that just, I guess I have a small face or something, but that never worked on me. Blend that out. And up. Get all the way up under those eyes. And then I'm going to use the CoverGirl Clean Professional loose setting powder and just set my under eyes while I do this contour and blush. It's not like crazy baking, but it's just a tiny bit. Now I'm going to use the other side of this contour stick and blend out the contour. This is shade Light, and it's still pretty dark. But I just love the way it sinks into the foundation. And this has been, the Wet n Wild in this has been my, this one out, I rub, I don't dab. But it's been my favorite foundation with these Makeup by Mario sticks. I will find a foundation that works with these before I don't use these. That's how much I like them. I'll just do short little brush strokes around the face. We'll warm up the face a bit. And then a lot of times I'll just use my finger for the nose. There we go. Looking better. And brush away with the big fluffy brush. Brush that away. Now we're going to go in with the blush. This is Pale Petal. It is definitely really pretty on fair skin. I do want to try the more coral color. It actually might even be called coral, because I think that would be pretty on my skin too. You barely have to blend this one out. I like to dab this on just because I am afraid like sometimes it would take my foundation off, but 9 times out of 10 it doesn't, but I just dab it. Just short little dabs. Quick. This one has a brush as well. And we're just gonna blend that in. And then, like with any cream base, you want to set with the same thing. So I'm going to use Hoola Benefit, and what shade is this? It's the mini one. I don't even know what shade this is. anyways, looks like this. And I have an old Bare Minerals brush that I love using for bronzer. This is bronzer. I forgot to say that. And then just super lightly put that on over the bronzer or the contour stick, just kind of set the shape we just made on our face. So super light. I like to add a little more to the back. And then super light around the face. If you get to do a little too much, that's okay, because we're going to go in and we're just going to set the rest of our face with our normal setting powder, and you can blend it out. With that, I'm going to use this. It's a mini MAC brush. I don't even know. Oh, 182. But it comes in this little pouch. You can see, like, I've used it quite a bit because it's dirty, but MAC 182, and the CoverGirl, and this is in translucent, I think. I also need to do my blush. What we're just going to do down at the bottom, around the mouth, and we're just dabbing, because you don't want to take your foundation off. So dab first, and then you can kind of wipe, because then your foundation is set. And now the forehead. I had a little too much bronzer, so I'm just going to wipe the excess away. Just blend it out. It doesn't take much. Now I'm going to do blush. And let's see, what kind of blush? I have this Ofra Cosmetics sample. I also have an Ofra Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Donut, or Glazed Donut, and that is my all-time favorite. My other one is Fenty Beauty in the shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I also have another favorite highlighter. It's Pixie by Petra. Oof, I got that from my friend for Christmas, or her birthday. And she loved it so much, she even made a point to tell me, like, that highlighter is amazing. And it's just from Target. Okay. I don't even know what shade this is. Chameleon? Blush Chameleon? Yeah, this is like an Ofra Cosmetics sample blush. But it matches this Pale Petal Makeup by Mario really well. That's just set. And that looks good. Now for the highlighter. For the highlighter, I like to use a big, like, fluffy brush. And we'll do the Fenty. It's like this pinky color. I like to mix them. And then just dab it off, and it just goes right in the middle of the cheekbone. It just looks so pretty. Perfect amount of shimmer. Not too glittery. Looks good on, that looks really good on camera. Just to show you the glazed donut, like, look at that. And then you don't need that much. Watch this. See my self tanner? That is so freaking pretty. It's beautiful. That's like a special occasions. And let's do eyebrows. I need a new eyebrow pencil. I have the e.l.f. Precise brow pencil, which is like $2, and it is great. It is just the wrong color for my hair right now. Let's try it. It's just a little too light. My dogs are going nuts. For my hair, you can't really see on camera. You can kind of tell. But this is it Anastasia or Anastasia? How do people say that? How does the company want you to say that? I've heard both ways. This one is definitely more expensive than this one. This one's like $20. This one is like $2. This one has lasted me a very long time though, so it's probably lasted me about 2, 3, 4 of these over one of these. So it really just kind of depends how much money you want to spend. I don't like to super fill them in. I have pretty bushy eyebrows already, so I'm just gonna fill in where I'm needing a little bit of help. Okay, I'm just gonna brush it out. There we go. And next is, I think we're good on everything else. I'm gonna do some mascara. This is the Honest Beauty. I think this is Jessica Alba's brand. And one side is a lash primer. So you prime your lashes first with this side, and while it's drying, I do the other eye. And then this side is the actual mascara. I did try the, TikTok famous Sky High mascara, and while it makes my lashes look great, it also, I noticed, I think was like, my lashes were getting really clumpy and hard, and I feel like they were breaking off. So the formula, and it was not easy to take off with my makeup remover, like, at all, and it's not even waterproof. So let's go ahead and do this one. I got this off of Amazon, but they also have it at Target, I believe. So whichever one's easiest for you. I actually have a link for most of the makeup we're using. Yeah, I would say most. So we're going to do the primer first. It does make your lashes look a little white. And I've had this for a while, so I don't have much left. Which also means I definitely use it. I've also been a telescopic carbon black. I think I like that more than the Sky High, but I needed to take a break from it because it was making my eyes so itchy. I feel like I was getting allergic to it. And my eyes would just be bloodshot. Could also just mean I needed to get another one. Another tube. But alright, let that dry a second. Ta-da! I have really short lashes, so I apologize. And I'm using a mirror. I'm not just looking in the camera. Cool beans. I normally will do my bottom lashes, but I'm not going to do that today just because I feel like my eyes look bigger today with just doing the top. If something's not looking right, then like I'm like, you know, we'll just do the bottom lashes and maybe it'll hide it. But it never does. Okay, put all the makeup up. Now let's see, we need to do some lippies. I have this NYX lip pencil, probably got it from Target, in the shade Mauve. I'm not huge on lip liner, but this one is a great one, and it matches, I would say, 90% of my lipsticks. Maybe we'll do this one and Bare Affair from Revlon. Revlon is slept on when it comes to lipsticks, let me tell you. When I tell you they've become my new favorite, it's nuts. Maybelline has some good stuff, but I think Revlon lipsticks are my favorite, and I have this Kat Von D in Cathedral that I really enjoy as well. Sorry, I can't really talk while I'm doing my lips. And so, okay, liner's on. Ooh, I also have the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte and Icon. That's also really pretty. It's just a beautiful, like, neutral pink color. That seems to be my favorite. Here it is. Here's Cathedral by Kat Von D. So pretty. And probably one of my everydays. This one and the Bare Affair from Revlon. Let's try Bare Affair first. Oh yeah. Yeah. And my eyes look so much better now that I have foundation on. I was not sure in the beginning. How we were going to fix that. But I fixed it so. Oh yeah, Bare Affair, Revlon. It's the super lustrous lipstick. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, friends. It is now time. I've finished just in time. It's now time for me to go and find some cute new shoes. So I will see you guys